Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King, but before they start, two announcements. Go and check out Uchiha Naruto the Sage on my second channel. I'll be leaving a link in the description, so just go ahead and click on it. And on this channel I posted what if Naruto was taken by the Raikage, part 30. Yeah, but for now I'm gonna be giving you part 70 of what if Naruto went dark. Hope you guys enjoy. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. Turn on that bell notifications they posted. And yeah, if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family. Yeah guys, and I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. So to do a little bit of a recap, the war is at hand. Naruto had split up all of his forces and sent them all around to fight off the reanimations. He had sent Anko and Yakumo to go and find Kabuto. He found the location, so he just wanted Yakumo to deal with Kabuto by using her genjutsu to make him release this cursed reanimation. Meanwhile, Naruto was at the head of the fighting as he appeared to see all of the Kages, even Minato, defeated, lying in agony and pain. The only person he cared about was Mai. He went over to her and checked if she was alright. She told Naruto that he must defeat Madara Uchiha. As Madara really was interested in Naruto, Naruto appeared and he didn't even glance at him. Naruto then ran through some hand signs as he summoned something. It was the Zero Tail, as Naruto said. Him over there. Destroy. So basically that was the last part here guys. But for now, let's get straight in this part. Before we start, said Madara, why do you have tails? He asked. When I was 6, Kurama, or the Kyuubi to you, turned me into a half demon. And I needed the tails to fight in the Chunin exams. She increased my power over time, and it turned me into the powerful being I am now, Naruto replied. Me and her are bonded. None of my family in Konoha wanted me. The village hated me. So, she gave me this power to survive those horrible times and live. Oh, the Kyuubi is a girl? I never knew. And you are our mate. That isn't something you hear every day, said Madara as he rubbed his chin. He then get a serious look on his face. No matter, we are here to fight. You will die if you don't take me seriously. You are fighting a shinobi that can hold himself against Hashirama Senju, so don't underestimate me. Naruto then smirked. I have heard that you enslaved Kurama in the past. So for you to be here, you're going to suffer the punishment, he said, as the Zero Tails and Naruto got ready. Good, said Madara with a smirk. You have the first move. Okay, said Naruto. Instantly, Naruto appeared in front of Madara with his fist raised. Madara blocked the punch that was sending right to his face, but Naruto used one of his tails and blew Madara away. Oh, and guys, the Zero Tail's name is Ribi. Ribi then wrapped herself around Madara, trapping him. Ah, so the leech can drain chakra, and at a fast rate I must say, as he felt his chakra levels depleted quickly. He substituted himself with a nearby boulder, as he felt his chakra grow back quickly, as it was at full capacity because of the reanimation. You know, I really like this body, said Madara, as he looked down at his hands. Do you want to see what I can do with it? He asked, as he ran through some hand signs. Great fire! Extinguish, he said, as he let go a giant fireball out of his mouth. This was the biggest one Naruto has ever seen, as he was rushing down towards Naruto. Naruto just smirked as he said Tame wins, as he blew the fire to pieces, as piece of the fire fell to the ground as it quickly extinguished. I must say, kid, you are quite strong. You haven't seen nothing yet, Naruto said as he vanished. I'm right here, said Naruto as Madara turned around with speed. Naruto kicked him as he flew down towards the ground. Madara flipped over and quickly landed on his feet. Impressive, he said as he clapped his hand. You truly are worthy of fighting the great Madara Uchiha, Madara said. Naruto looked down at him. Ribi then started to turn all black, as there was some kind of dome just floating there. What is that? Said Madara. As Ribi then rushed towards him, Madara jumped up in the air as he blew another fireball. As Ribi was hit head on, Madara then landed. As Ribi started to reform around him, capturing him, Naruto then appeared behind Madara as he kicked Madara in the back of the head, sending him fly down towards the dome. As the dome swallowed him up, as Ribi muttered, "Dark encasement." The dome started to get smaller and smaller, planning on squishing Madara to death. The dome was then destroyed as Madara jumped through it, his Susanoo rib cage around his body. Cartoon. Fire style. Fire dragon release, said Madara as he fired a fireball towards Naruto with a dragon head. Foxfire, Naruto said as he fired a foxfire towards Madara with the fox head as both of the attacks collided as there was a huge explosion. Stay close, Ribi, said Naruto. As Ribi made his way closer to Naruto, ready to fight, it was silent for a second. But Naruto quickly extended his claws and blocked the slash attempt Madara made it with his kunai. Ribi then made some shadow arms that headed to Madara, but Madara, on completed Susanoo form, cut them with swords. Mokiton, wood dragon technique, said Madara as he created a wood dragon and sent it towards Naruto. Wood? Thought Naruto as he dodged the wood dragon running towards him. He then rushed up to Madara with his claws extended forward to tear right through Madara's body. Madara dodged left and right off Naruto's slashes, but was slammed down to the ground when Naruto used his tail and knocked him down. Foxfire, Naruto said as he released a larger foxfire heading down towards Madara, as the head of the fire turned into a fox as it blazed down towards him. The fire consumed the ground and the temperature rose. Naruto then floated up in the air as he looked down at the damage he caused. There was a black smoke covering the area as Naruto looked and looked for Madara, as he was pretty sure that the fire hit him. Mokiton, advent of a world of flowering trees, shouted a voice as Naruto turned around to see Madara on one of the rock formations. As he planted his hand on the ground, a large tree started to grow out from the ground, and the ground was being torn up as he was rushing towards Naruto. Well, this is new, Naruto said as he flew straight up in the air, as the place turned into a forest. I have Oshirama's cell injected into me, giving me the ability to use the Mokiton. You will see how useful it is against Bijus. And since you are like a Biju, you will experience my power, said Madara. Pollen started invading the air as Naruto looked at the pollen curiously before covering himself in a protected layer of yokai. This pollen is harmful. I know it. I just won't find out in a harmful way, said Naruto. Ribi, underground. Ribi nodded as he dug under the pollen. So, is it just you and me now? Said Madara with his Sharingan flashing. "This changes nothing. I will win," said Naruto as he blasted towards Madara. "Fox slash," he yelled and coated his arm in defensive yoke. Madara activated the Susanoo ribcage as his eyes widened when he saw that Naruto was breaking through it. Madara then used a sword in the incomplete Susanoo hand and swiped at Naruto as Naruto flew up in the air. He then jumped up at Naruto as Naruto dodged all of his attempts to injure him. "Stand still," shouted Madara as he slashed at Naruto with the sword that the Susanoo held. Naruto was quick as he dodged all of the slashes that Madara tried to injure him with. Naruto then found an opening as he whistled. Madara was confused. Ribi then erupted from the ground under Madara, surprising the man. "Leech drain," said Ribi, as all of Madara's Susanoo was being drained by Ribi as it was being absorbed right into Ribi. Madara then jumped out as he landed on the ground. "Sneaky bastard," Madara said. As he then repaired his Susanoo, it seems that this leech can go through his armor without any negative effect and absorb any chakra that it touches. "You think that you can defeat me with such tactics? Such a shame. Katon, great fire, annihilation," shouted Madara as he created another massive fireball bigger than the one before. Naruto then held his breath back as he said Foxfire, pumping some more chakra into it, creating a larger Foxfire as both of their attacks slammed into each other. As they kept on blowing it, Madara secretly made a clone that ran around the flames and jumped up to Naruto. "Mokiton, great forest technique," he said, as wood covered his arm, making it look like a wooden lance. It stabbed at Naruto, and Naruto moved just in time from being impaled. But the lance managed to slash at Naruto's side, giving him a cut. "Damn Uchiha," said Naruto as he sent Yoke right there to repair his injury. He was about to move down to Madara, but he hissed in pain as his side hurt. He then looked down at his side as his eyes widened. The cut wasn't healing. "You see now," said Madara, catching Naruto's attention. "The Mokiton is the Bijuu's worst enemy. I know about how you can recover quickly. It was the same as Mito Uzumaki, Hashirama's wife. But I know that the Mokiton can injure a Bijuu and you won't heal for a very long time." "Damn it," said Naruto as he put his hand at his side. It really did hurt. It was like salt was in his wounds. If this was how Mokiton was used against Bijuus, he was going to make sure that he didn't get hit again. "You're thinking of a plan," said Madara. "I won't let you have any time to plan," as Madara rushed at him as they continued their battle. It went on for another 15 minutes as Naruto used his uncontrollable wind blast and destroyed the forest that Madara created. Madara had had enough as he turned on his full perfect Susanoo as he stood over Naruto as Naruto looked up. "This is the perfect Susanoo that can rival the power of the Bijuus," as the Susanoo wings flapped as Naruto looked up at it. "What can you do against it?" "Ribi, get ready," said Naruto as Ribi touched Naruto's arm as he started to merge with Naruto as black chakra surrounded Naruto as Ribi was being fused inside of his body. Red and black started to mix around the two. Ribi then started to absorb all of the chakra as Naruto then jumped back as Ribi started to let out dark chakra as he shouted. It was a horrible scream. It sounded like pain and agony. After a few seconds, Ribi then grew about half the size of Madara. The mask on his face cracked to reveal two red ringed eyes and sharp teeth in his mouth, about 100 sharp teeth. As Naruto jumped on top of his head, Are you ready? Naruto said. It is complete, Naruto. I am ready, said Ribi. There was still dark chakra flowing around Ribi. Naruto then sighed as he ran through some hand signs, body revival technique, as he took in some of Ribi's dark chakra. As Naruto felt his chakra skyrocketing, his muscle bulged out and his tails grew in size, almost 3 times larger than the original size. Naruto's eyes glowed dark as he was completely dark at the moment. He no longer had crimson red eyes, it was overtaken by the darkness. Naruto grew, a wild smirk on his face, now in his enhanced form wicked mode. Madara looked at Naruto and saw the bulging veins in Naruto's arms. Fear almost creeped in his heart, even though he was a reanimation. This boy was much more than he thought. To be able to do something like this. This was the first time that Madara has ever seen anything like this. Naruto took in a deep breath as he let out a deadly roar as he had a wicked smile on his face. Finally, he said, "We have been merged." As Wicked is talking. "Time to go crazy," said Wicked. "Agreed," shouted a battle insane Naruto as he and his overpowered Ribi rushed towards Madara. Back with Kurama, in her fully tailed beast mode, was battling against the rest of the Kyubis and the masked man. Along beside her, Kerin and Fuka were standing on top of Kurama's head, gazing at the other Bijus, as the masked man was standing in front of his other Bijus, looking at them. They were all controlled by the masked man, with a black receiver that was planted in between their skin. "Let's go," said Kurama as she rushed forward, back with Naruto and Madara. Madara was on top of Ruby's head with his sight in his hand, as Madara looked at Naruto in his Susanoo form. "You are good, kid, very good. You haven't seen nothing yet," said Naruto with an insane smile, as he jumped off of Ruby, dodging Madara's swipe, as Naruto slapped Madara back into Susanoo with his tails, as Susanoo was sent blowing back with the strength that Naruto put behind his tails, as Ruby then wrapped around the Susanoo feet, capturing him, as he started to absorb the Susanoo chakra, but the Susanoo chopped him in half. Madara was surprised when he saw Ruby split in two, and the both of them grew in size. "There is no stopping us," said Naruto as he appeared behind Madara with a black ball of chakra with 2 rings around it. "We are invincible! Super Revival Death Ball!" shouted Naruto as he slammed the black ball into the Susanoo armor defense. As the attack broke right through and headed to Madara, Madara spun around in Susanoo as he kicked Naruto in the stomach, but he didn't saw the smirk on Naruto's face as he started to glow. The real Naruto was in the sky, as the Naruto that had been kicked in the stomach held on to Madara's feet as he then exploded, destroying Susanoo and destroying Madara completely. Naruto landed on the ground as Ruby landed beside him and came closer to him. "Set up a perimeter. I'm using that jutsu," said Naruto, as the 2 Rubis then nod to Naruto as they tunnel underground. Madara then reformed as he shot forwards to Naruto with his Gunbei in hand. As he slammed it down on Naruto, Naruto blocked it by holding up his sight in the air. Naruto then grabbed Madara's feet with his tail as he lifted Madara up in the air and slammed him down on the ground. Naruto then disappeared as Madara got to his feet. "Damn it," said Madara as he looked around. "Are you looking for me?" said Naruto as he appeared beside Madara, swinging his fist. Madara managed to dodge in seconds as Naruto then jumped back. "Are you really a Uchiha?" "What do you mean by that?" said Madara. "I mean, you're just so pathetic," Naruto said. "You stupid little half-demon brat." As Madara then created Susanoo as he floated up in the air, as the 4 arms of the Susanoo all got a sword. Naruto then ran through hand signs and slammed his hand on the ground. Cartoon. Foxtrap. Madara wasn't sensing anything, but suddenly, a very large fox head made from flames erupted from the ground with its jaw open wide, bite down on the Susanoo, taking it on hold. Naruto then charged up with Rasengan and added his wind chakra to it, making it look like a shuriken. Shuriken Rasengan, he shouted as he threw it right under the foxfire head. As it made contact, as the whole thing exploded, creating a huge cloud of smoke. That did wonders, said Naruto as he watched his own form of a nuclear bomb destroy the area with a wicked smile on his face. Madara went back in his normal form as he landed on the ground. He was in. A lot of smoke was around him. He couldn't see anything. Little brat, you are getting on my nerves now. I can't stay for here forever. I need to end this now, shouted Madara as Naruto then appeared in front of him. Well, that won't happen, said Naruto as red and black chakra surrounded him. As a fox, created from the red and black chakra, surrounded Naruto as it roared, blowing Madara back. Now, let's see you take me on now, Naruto said in its fox form. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Remember to share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And remember to go ahead and check out What If Naruto Was Taken by the Raikage. Trust me, it's very interesting. And also go and check out Uchiha Naruto, the Sage, on my second channel. I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description, so enjoy. And thank you all to my new subscribers and my current subscribers, like the ones that have been here with me since I was in the 1,000, like the 1,000 or the 100 mark. Thank you all for the support you've been giving me so far. Thank you for all the likes, the comment, the subscribing new subscribers. Comment down below and tell me if you're new. And to my old subscribers, thank you all. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you all for the help and your support. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you all. But for now, I'm out. Peace.